Hello and welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Monica and my channel name is Monica Beyond Cancer. If you're coming to this channel for the first time, Monica is taking you through an inspirational journey of faith, prayer and healing. My inspirational journey from the time I was diagnosed with the cancer, multiple myeloma, to up to the time of my healing and many more. I will be sharing in this channel. I share with you words of encouragement and hope. Kindly subscribe to my channel, share it, like, and give your comments. So today I begin by wishing my Muslim brothers, sisters, Ramadan Kareem, and to Christian family members and friends my best wishes during this period of Lent. So this week I was very excited and even very happy because I returned back to the clinic where I initially got my chemotherapy treatment. But due to some unavoidable circumstances, I had to seek treatment elsewhere. Actually, I don't know what to call it, unavoidable or what happened, but I was told that my national insurance cover had expired. I had busted my national medical insurance cover, so I had no option but to go and look for treatment elsewhere. So this week I made a return back to the Nairobi Radiotherapy and Cancer Treatment Center. Nairobi Radiotherapy and Cancer Treatment Center. The acronym is NRTCC. I was warmly welcomed upon my return there. The CEO, Madam Ann Waiter, Dr. Mugo, and your A team, the cleaners, the cook, the reception. Thank you all very much for the warm welcome, the handshakes, the warm smiles. Oh, I was so happy. I felt at home. It is the kind of reception that a family member who has traveled, been away from home maybe, and traveled to a distant country for a long time and had returned back home. That is the kind of welcome that I received this week at NRTCC. Thank you so much. I am back home again, and we are going to work again, continue this journey. May you continue. I know your smiles and your welcome are very genuine. It comes straight from your hearts. There's no doubt about it. And this is what most of us who are going through this healing journey, that's what we need. Sometimes we come there with a totally broken spirit, totally heartbroken due to various reasons. Some of it are financial, some of it is lots of pain when we come there. Sometimes we are going through a lot of physical pain from our hurting parts of the body. Various parts of the body is hurting. At times you can't even afford a smile. You want to smile, but you can only smile in your heart, but the smile may not show on your face. Thank you so much, NRTCC, for your support. I also wish to thank my primary care doctor, Dr. Matilda. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your empathy. This is what we need. This is what we need from our caregivers, our medical support teams. May God bless you. May God give you good health so that you may continue assisting us. So, as I continue my journey, I'm going to take you through the time when I was now allowed to leave my bed. I had been in total bed, totally on the bed, 100% lying on the bed. And because of the fractured femur, I could only be in one position in bed, that is lying on my back. I would just rest on my back throughout. And so after the 6 weeks, I was encouraged to leave my bed. Although in the 6 weeks, my caregiver would do for me some exercises, physiotherapy exercises, because my muscles had totally lost functionality of my muscles. They had become so weak. Actually, they were not even there. They were just pieces of flesh hanging on the bone. I did not have any muscle volume at all. But with the short periods of physiotherapy on the bed, I gained just a bit of muscle and some strength to leave the bed. And at that time now, that was my first time now I was going to be standing on my feet with the support of crutches. Otherwise, in between the 100% bed rest, I would be transferred from the bed onto the wheelchair. And I would sit on the wheelchair probably just to have my meals and bask in the sun for a short period of time, and then be transferred back onto my bed again for my rest. And with those long periods of being in bed and in one position also came with its complications, because throughout that time I was using diapers because I could not use the bathroom. And again, the diapers came with something for me. I call it bed sores, but they're not really bed sores, but should I just call them sores or serious rashes on my bottoms? They were quite painful because these were also caused by the fact that I was in one position, so there was hardly any blood circulation. Blood was not circulating in that general area, and it was even threatening to develop on my back. So the news that now I was going to leave my bed to try a few mobility exercises was really welcome news for me. It was quite a relief for me. So I was taught how to hop with the 2 crutches. Previously, I would see people hopping with the crutches, and I thought it was quite an easy exercise. Until now, I was being taught how to hop on the crutches, and I was not getting the rhythm. It took me a number of practices before I could get the rhythm of hopping with the 2 crutches. So when I got the rhythm, I would hop around the house, and eventually I went outside the house on a paved area. So I started by hopping for a period of 5 minutes, and then we moved to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, and up to 30 minutes, which was very good because now I was beginning to get a lot of strength on my limbs, the muscles on my limbs, which had already I had lost for a while. I no longer had muscles, but just flesh hanging on the bones. And after the 6 weeks, again after a visit to the orthopedic surgeon, that was about after 8 to 10 weeks, he encouraged me to drop one crutch and practice now mobility with 1 crutch. So I started that practice within the confines of the house, and slowly again I ventured outside the compound, and again, that again came with welcome relief. Mind you, during that period I could not sit on a chair, and the doctor had recommended a wheelchair as my seat. The wheelchair was comfortable, but I could not sit on it for long because it gave me this feeling of being confined in a very small space. Actually, I felt like I'm cramped, or like I'm crouching. I felt like I was actually crouching in a very small space during that time on the wheelchair. But that was the best space for me. It provided me with a good backrest, and it also provided me with a soft sitting area. So the healing continued with periods of interchanging between the being transferred from the bed, short periods on the wheelchair, and then back again on the bed. But that gave relief to me, and also brought in circulation from the areas that were looking like they were going to generate into bed sores. So that's all I have for you today. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Support me by subscribing to my channel. Watch my videos. Share my videos to people who are on a healing journey. The healing journey doesn't have to be just a cancer healing journey. We heal from a lot of things, especially physical pain. It will encourage people so much. And I'm also looking forward to reading comments from anyone who has gone through this period, a healing journey, or comments on what you think about my video, and just share anything in general, encouraging messages to me. I'll really appreciate. So see you in my next one. Bye for now.